Hello, dear friends. Assalamu alaikum. God's artistry and human artistry. Human artistry is appealing to us, but God's artistry, which is infinitely more complex and more appealing, does not appeal to us. Let us find out why. When looking at this beautiful house, we immediately admire the structure and architecture of the house. But when looking at these trees, each leaf of which is more complex than the structure of this house, we fail to admire it and adore the architecture. Not only God Almighty, the architecture and creator of these leaves, created them in front of our eyes in the spring season, but also we observe and we witness the variety of structures of each leaf. Just in this little corner, you can see too many variety. That's one thing. But now that we are enjoying the season of fall, look at this. God Almighty shows His richness, His infinite richness, that not only He created these beautiful leaves, each one of which, like I said, is more complex and more structured than any structure on this planet built by human, but also He shows that He will get rid of them all. And He doesn't care about how complex these leaves were to structure them and create them in the beginning. All of these trees were portraying beautiful green leaves in the spring and summer seasons. But look, each tree's leaves are turning into a different color, which means that God Almighty wants to entertain me and you, the human's eyes, so that we do not get bored in the season of fall, but our eyes are entertained with variety of colors. Look at them. Moreover, there is a schedule. Look, that leaf fell down, and we attach a schedule to our own work, where we go, when we fly, when we sleep, and everything. We fail to detect and acknowledge that there must be a schedule, an infinitely complex schedule for these leaves to turn their colors and fall to the ground. There is an infinitely complex schedule. And notice another infinitely complex and flawless scheduling for these leaves to turn their colors into a more beautiful color in the same tree that portrays God's infinitely complex artwork. Look at it. Not all of these leaves turn their colors at the same time, but one after the other. A curious eye, the eye of a God seeker, notices that complex scheduling and asks why those leaves turn their beautiful colors, but not the ones on top, not the ones on the bottom. Whereas at the end of the fall, all of them have turned their colors into more beautiful ones, and all of them fall to the ground. And God Almighty shows that I could have kept them green forever, like this one, even during winter. So that's another sign of God's infinite capability, that He is the omnipotent Al-Qadir Jalla Jalaluhu. The structure of the branches, so magnificent, so unique. And then the structure of the leaves. And most importantly, the beautiful coloring of these leaves during fall season are displaying nothing but God's artwork. And like I said, why we do not notice God's artwork, whereas we appreciate and we get amazed at seeing our own manufactured things? Because our own heart need to be polished. Artwork of human is observed through our eyes on our heads. God's artwork is behind this tree, behind the physics of this tree, and that can be observed with the eye of the heart. So the more we clean the eyes of the heart with remembrance of God, with good work and helping others, the more these eyes become active, and the more we see God's artwork displayed in the creation, and that in turn feeds our souls and creates a balance between our soul and ego. That in turn will turn us into a most happy person on earth.
Thanks for your time. Have a good day.